This conference will now be recorded.
Hi Kanchana, hi Mohit. I'm just waiting for
Hi,
others.
Raghav.
Let's give one more minute, otherwise we can start. Okay, I can see Nutan is also there. We can get started. Let me share my screen. Naveen is also there. That's good. Okay, everyone is here. So, as you know, like yesterday we are talking about different types of product, right? So yesterday we completed dynamic bundle and how to create that, and there are different product rules. So today onwards, like we'll be discussing MDQ products, right? So if you remember, we had different types of products. That first is product bundle that completed. So what is product bundle? What is product option, configuration, attribute, option, constraint, feature? Multiple things are there. Product rules, right? So if you remember from last 2 weeks, we are discussing and we are still discussing these things because I know product is very important. All other topics, those can take 2 3 days to complete, but this product related thing is like 35% weightage and other things can be work later. So we discuss product bundles. That is a one type of product. So let's discuss today what is MDQ product. That is second type of bundle. So that's the reason my second slide is how many types of bundles are there, right? So second type is MDQ product. So let's discuss this MDQ product. So let me go back to my slide. Okay, so what is this MDQ products? MDQ means multi-dimensional code. First thing, so multi-dimensional codes, it's again same, only the difference is you can create similar product whatever you are doing right now. You can create your own product with fixed price subscription product, and you can divide that particular code line into multiple segments. So in short, you can divide a single quote line into different segments, and those segments represent a unit of time, that is quarterly or monthly or yearly or whatever you want, right? So let's take example. For example, you have one quote, right? And this quote is created for maybe 36 month, right? So my duration of this quote is 36 month. You added product 1, product 2, and product 3. Okay, sorry. Now I'm saying first product is only for first 12 months. That is from 1st of January to whatever you want, right? For 1st of January 2020 to 31st of December 2021, right? This is only for 1 year. Second product is for again for next 12 months. I want to this is for 24 months, for example. Total duration is 36 months. So this is from 1st of January 2021 to 31st of 2022. That is for 2 year. And last product is for whole month. That is 36 month. That is from 1st of January 2021 to 31st of December 2023. Now, my sales rep has given this requirement. I can add any products with different uh, duration or different term. So what I will do, I will say I will divide these products into different segments, and I can work on that. So maybe we can take same product example. Maybe we can say let's take a same product example. Instead of that, this is perfect actually. First product is for 12 month with the quantity of 10. I'm just giving another example. It's perfect example. This product, one same product, first 12 month I need 10 licenses. Then next year means above that, last 12 months I need 20 quantity. And last year, that is last 12 months, I need 30 quantity. So what I'm trying to say here, for product is same, but it can have different dimensions. For month, yearly I want different quantity. If you can take another example, let's say you want to have this quantity to be changed for quarterly. P1 first quarter I need 10 quantity. P1 second quarter I need 20 quantity. P3 third quarter I need 30 quantity, right? So it can be yearly, quarterly, semi-annually, custom, whatever you want. You can achieve this with the help of MDQ product. So MDQ means multi-dimension code. Dimension means your annual dimension or monthly or semi-annually or quarterly. So that is the thing. So let me show you so you will understood. So let's say there is no change. Let me show you one product which I created already, MDQ products. Okay. So there is no such change. So if you can create your own product, we discuss all the fields. All the fields are similar. There is no change. You can see all these fields are same. Allowed type. We can see pricing method is list. This is fixed price. So you can create fixed price product. It's everything is same. I have not changed anything and don't want to waste time now to explain this setting. Similar to whatever you are creating now, all these things are same. Only the change is if you go to the related list, there is one more related list, that is price dimensions. If any product with price dimension, that will be considered as MDQ product. So what is this price dimension? Let me click new price dimension. Price dimension means when you add this particular product to your quote line, how your single quote line will be broken into different quote lines, right? As I mentioned, if I added these MDQ products on quote line editor, and if I am saying monthly and your quote duration is 12 months, so your one single quote line, one single product will divide into multiple months. I mean 12 months, right? Per month it will create separate line. So you can give your dimension name, whatever you want. I will say whatever you want to give. Then you need to specify your type, how you want to divide the things. You want to divide in yearly, quarterly, monthly, custom, and one time. So let's discuss one by one. Let's discuss monthly first, right? And I will not say you can add quantity, default quantity. What is the default quantity? You can say default 2. So whenever you add MDQ products, it will have 2 default quantity. And what is this quantity editable? Let me come back and we'll explain that one as well. So I'm just changing dimension name and month. right? And you can give quantity scale. Scale means how many digits you are allowing there. That is a quantity scale. So we'll come back and we'll explain those all fields. I already created this price dimension. Let me show you this price dimension. So this is the price dimension which I created. I have just given the name and I am saying here monthly, right? So nothing is there. All other fields I will come back and explain. Only the thing I am saying monthly. I will say that. Let me go to the quote and add MDQ products. How it will change? Let me explain the concept. Just focus on this one field, month. All other fields will come back and explain what are those. Okay, so I added any, as I mentioned, any product, okay, any product with price dimension is considered as MDQ product. Okay, so let me go to the quote, go to the edit lines and add that product. So what is my quote term? It's very important. What is my subscription term? So let's say it's 15 month. Okay, so my quote duration is 15 months. Let me save that because duration is very important. Let me save that subscription term because based on that it will divide. If it is monthly, then it will create 15 months quote line. So if I add that product, so if I go to the edit lines, let me delete existing lines. Why it's not allowing me to delete these lines? What is the issue with this? CAD SLM basic, maybe those products are not there now. Because once I clone I can delete, but existing product, why I'm not able to delete? That's fine. It's adding zero value even. Something is wrong. Add products. Okay, so if I go and add my MDQ products, right? So the same setup, I'm saying I'm adding MDQ product. So if I selected MDQ product, my subscription term is 15 month, correct? So what it will do, it will create two tabs here: segmented products and standard product. Standard product means whatever the existing products which are not MDQ product, those are standard product, and the MDQ product will get this header, that segmented product. And you can see monthly because you selected monthly for this particular product. You can see it created month 1, month 2, month 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should create 15 months duration. So 12, 11, it's created 12 because you, okay. Oh no, that is not correct. 7, 10, 11. Why it created 11? Let me recalculate. It's wrong code actually because this is, I'm not sure, but this is something like virus. Let me cancel this. Uh, Let me go to the another code because this is not calculated even. So let me open any other code which is in draft status. Okay, this is amendment. I don't need that amendment as well. Let me check if I have any other code. Okay, this is code. Let me go to the edit lines because even I am not able to delete those existing lines. Okay, so let me delete everything here and let me add product. Before that, before canceling, what is my subscription term here? I have not added that, so let me add that 15 month. Let me save this. Let me check my MDQ price dimension is correct before I proceed. Okay, so it's monthly. All of the settings are correct. Okay, so let me go to the code now. Calculate this first. Maybe any issue with this code. Okay, so let me edit lines. Let me delete the existing products, whatever I have. I just add MDQ products. Add products, select MDQ, select. Okay, and let me check how many months I did. Okay, here it is. So my quote has 15 month subscription term. That's the reason my single quote line I mean single product, it's divided into how many months? 15 months, because my duration is 15 months. That's the statement here. So the quote line editor has one quote line. So this is very important. So one quote line is broken into segments. So one quote line is broken into segment means these many months are created here, 15 months, right? And each month, if you click on this arrow, you will get more details now. So what is the use of MDQ now? Let me explain. So as I explained here, for first month, my requirement of changing the quantity is different. So first month I need 10 quantity. I can do that. Second month, if I have 15 quantity, I can do that. Third month, I have different quantity. I can do that. Even for each month, if I have different discount, if you want to apply 10% for first month, second month 20 month, third month 30. So all these calculation, and if I calculate, click on calculate, so it will calculate all these values. So right now I can see 10 quantity, 10% discount, it's 1.70. If I calculate this now, it will change based on your quantity, it will multiply and your value will be uh, changed, right? So your value is 10.15 now, 14.10. So based on these calculations, for each and every month, you can handle this product. So in short, single statement is, what is your term? 15 month. So if it is MDQ product, this single product is broken into different months. If I save this code, if you think on the other side, if it is not MDQ product, right? If it is standard product, it will create single code line for that particular code, right? But right now I'm saying I added single product, but it will create 15 code lines. For each month, it will create 15 code lines. How many are there? If I save this record, it will create 15 lines, 15 code lines for each and every segment. Yeah, yeah, Nutan will come back to that point. So here you can see how many code lines are created here. You can see 15 code lines are created here. And each and every will have different list price, different quantity. You can see 10, 15, 14, 1, 1, whatever be your customer total. So you can handle these things based on whatever your logic is, right? So I mean, it's custom. You can change that. I mean, let me edit lines and test other things as well here. If I change my price dimension to year and my duration is 15 month, what will happen? What do you think? How many lines will be created and how it will be broken? So let me delete this. I change my price dimension type to year. So first 12 month it will create one quote line, and for other 3 months it will create another line. So it will create two segments. So let me add product again, MDQ product. So it will create year one and year two. Year two will have only, see, year one, you can see this. If you click on this arrow, you will see year one, you have this price 14, and it will automatically adjust. Year two, this is for 12 months, and remaining 3 months, it will create year two, but this will not be charged fully. So it will calculate automatically. So year one and year two, it will be created. So yearly basis, I mean, like first year, it will create one line. Second year, it will create another line. If I go and change this yearly to quarterly, okay, what it will do, how many lines it will create? Quarterly, right? 4 for one quarter, and so it will create 5 actually. So it is 15 months. So if you think on the 4 quarter for year, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, and quarter 5 is your last 3 months. Similarly, semi-annual will also work like that. And there is one time actually. One time, what is this one time? It will create one single. Let me show you. So the one time. Sorry, you cannot have one-time dimension defined or this product without also having a time-based dimension. Okay, that is separate. Okay, that we can discuss time-based dimension maybe in next session. But right now, one time ignore that. You need to define the time-based dimension for that. So right now you can consider this as custom. For example, we discuss yearly, quarterly, monthly. One time we can discuss later. Custom. So what is this custom? Custom means if you don't have monthly, yearly, anything, and you want to define based on your logic. I mean, custom means For example, first 2 months you want to do some other quantity, second 2 months you want to do something else, next 3 months you want to do something. So you can see custom. Custom means if you click on this right now, you can see custom. I don't see any more segment, but you need to configure that. Custom means you are going to configure that. If you click on custom, you can see from which date to which date you want to do that, from which date to which date you want to do that, right? So you can specify your own dates, so that based on that those many segments will be created. That is your custom logic. Okay, so this is how MDQ products works. And let me explain, this is price book is one of the field on price dimension. So maybe if you in your company you have multiple price book, but for the specific price book, if you select specific price book while creating quote, only for those price book you want to divide those into the different type, I mean yearly, quarterly, you can give that price book name here. For example, in my company standard and FY21, if I selected FY21, then this particular quote is created standard price book, so it will not take this change. So you can limit based on your price book as well. Next thing is quantity editable. Quantity editable means whenever you are going here, right? So whenever you go and change your quantity here, right, is it allowed to edit, right? This quantity on the price dimension, it's allowed to edit or not? It defined based on this, yes or no. And inherit means whatever you are setting on, what is your setting on product level, even these fields are present on product level. If you remember, we discussed this product, any product, we have this quantity editable field, right? So on the product we can see quantity editable field, right? If it is saying inherit means it will inherit the data or the setting from your product object. So if product is saying don't edit, it will not allow to edit. If product is saying edit, this quantity will true, then it will allow to edit. Otherwise you can override as well, yes to no here. It's up to you, right? Default quantity means what will be the default quantity here you want to display. You can space the default quantity here. Quantity scale means how many digits you want to place here. So here you can see 1.2345. You can enter anything, but it will take only 2 digits. If I click side, it will take the 1.24. So how many digits you are allowing here? 2 digits scale. Then you can specify. If you want 5 digits, you can specify those digits there. Okay. Then unit price. Unit price means for this particular price dimension, we'll discuss that. But for this particular price dimension, if you want to change list unit price, so this $14 is coming from your product catalog. That is your, if you create any product, right? So if I create standard, I mean MDQ product, you need to define the price in the price book entry. If you remember, we defined that price, right? So it will divide that price based on your month. CPQ will automatically calculate. So this is the, let me show you. So this is my price actually $14. So it's coming from there, right? But if you want to override this list unit price, you can override from here as well. It's up to you. Okay. Then non-discountable. Non-discountable means this particular line or these particular segments are discountable or not, right? So this non-discountable discountable things you can inherit from your product. On product also you have this non-discountable. We'll discuss that part of discounting schedule, but I'm just saying you can have same field on the product as well. Non-discountable means this product will not allow to discount anything here. So this particular whatever you are doing here, discount, this will be locked. That is the non-discountable. So if you want to inherit data from product object, or you can say yes or no, right? Similarly, price editable. Price editable means you are allowed to change price on the here or not. It depends, right? You can say yes, no, or inherit. Inherit means similar field we have on the product object. So pricing session, we will discuss those more, like non-partner discount. Similar setting is there. Inherit yes or no. So we will discussing this as part of pricing session. We have discussing this discounting tools. So it will take the value from there. Cost editable, it's similarly cost editable is also present on the product object. You can inherit or whatever you want. Discount schedule and term discount schedule we'll discuss from in the session of in the our actually pricing session. Okay, so this is how MDQ product works. So it's very very simple setup. You can just mention type. Based on that, those products will be divided into segments. And there are few limitations actually to answer your question, Nutan. If you go to the next slide, as I mentioned, how to create MDQ products. It's a simple setup. You can create normal product with fixed price and just create price dimension. It will divide your. Okay. There are some limitations actually. Okay, so MDQ products you can add inside the bundle. That there is no limitation actually, but I'm saying to answer your question, the limitations are for the I think usage based product. Let me go to next slides. Yeah, there are limitations for usage product, but don't have any limitations. I mean, there is nothing to add limitation here for the MDQ product. So MDQ product, we can add MDQ product inside the bundle. Okay, so inside the bundle you can have MDQ product. There is no issue, and it will be allowed. And to answer your question, let me check you what is your question. In single quote, can I have a combination of bundle product plus? Yes, you can. You can have that combination. There is no issue. Only
Okay.
the combination is not allowed is evergreen product, which we can discuss actually. In on even combination is allowed everywhere. There is no issue on combination. Only the thing is when you create contract, it will not allow you to for evergreen. That is for evergreen. We can discuss that later. Later means once we complete that maybe 2-3 slides, then we can start with the evergreen products. We can discuss at that time. Mohit is asking what happened if we have scenario to select time interval in hours like we do in custom type in date interval. What happened if we have a scenario to select time interval in hours?
Like
No,
Rahul, I want to say that like in custom we have options to select in the date format, right? So in
right.
what we can do if we have a scenario like we can select the time interval in hours apart
No,
from that date.
that is not supported actually. It's only your segments will be based on dates. Time is
Mhm.
not supported. Yeah,
Okay, that's my question. Okay,
yeah,
good. Thank you.
yeah. Time anyways like that should not be the scenario because you cannot divide those many hours, right? So it's all can be monthly, yearly, quarterly, semi-annually, custom. Custom is from this date to date. It cannot be hourly basis divide. Otherwise, how you are selling the products then? Hourly you are not charging, right? So if it is hourly charge, then that is different discussion and how you want to manage those invoices. But as of now, even billing is not supported based on hours in Salesforce.
Because like we have a scenario in night hours we have extra charges, in daytimes we have alag charge format. That's what I am asking.
Okay, yeah, that's good scenario I will say, but Salesforce CPQ is not supporting that as per my knowledge because hourly base, even Salesforce billing is also not supporting hourly basis thing to generate invoices for each hour. We need to add our custom logic maybe to divide these things and charge based on hours. We may need to create a VF pages and that VF page will be displayed here and that VF page will have hourly basis selection from which hour to which hour you want to divide that. That will be a whole custom logic you need to do that. Any more questions? What is MDQ products? It's very simple. I mean, like it's not creating any issues. Once you save that, it will create those many quote lines and those will go to the order and those will go to the contract. It's similar flow there afterwards. So based on your subscription term and based on what you are selecting here monthly or yearly, these two are the key points which you need to remember when you are doing with the MDQ products, right? Okay, no questions. Okay, so next type of product is subscription products, right? So subscription products, we already discussed subscription products. So let me just revise the subscription product. As I mentioned, if I having a subscription product have two pricing type controlled by the subscription pricing field. So we discussed this as part of asset and asset based product and subscription based product. So if you go to any product and if you have subscription pricing defined, if it is fixed price or anything, it's subscription based product, so that can be charged monthly, yearly, quarterly, whatever you want, right? So if you go, we discuss this field subscription pricing as part of our any last sessions. So if it is fixed price or percent of total, we will be discussing. I have already explained the concept of percent of total, but actual demo we'll discuss later because we have that pricing method. So in that case we can cover that. But if any product with this subscription pricing field populated, that is subscription product. If it is none, that is asset based product, right? So we discussed that, but just want to revise that. So if these two fields are there, it's subscription based product. And at package level there is setting, so we can take that as part of maybe our package level, whatever package level setting is one of the topics. So I just added this point here, but don't ignore upon now. I mean, it's not complex. I'm saying like package level, you can select monthly or daily setting as well. So per day you want to charge. So whatever you are selecting here, right? So for example, you are selecting here subscription term. So if it is 12, right now we are seeing 12 months, but how you can change this to 12 days? You can change at package level, right? Let me show you otherwise. We will be discussing those, but let's that's fine. Let me discuss there. So if you go to the install package, so what I'm trying to say, whatever you are charged right now, you are saying this is 12-month subscription term and you are charging whatever your price book price, for example, $100, it will be for 12 months because you have chosen the setting in the package level at package level. But if you change that setting to day, so it will be 12 days, it will be charged 100. So if you want to charge for 1 year, you need to specify the days here, 365. No one is using that setting, but you can use that setting. Where is that? Not here. Yeah, this one, subscription term unit. So subscription term unit means whatever the subscription term you are defining here, it's monthly or daily. Sorry, day. So month or day you can select. If I select day, this particular will be considered as day. Otherwise, it will be considered as month. So that is the setting we can discuss as part of our CPQ package level setting session as well. Okay. These things we already discussed subscription term, but just added this for your purpose. You can go through it. Effective subscription term, inherit the product subscription term. So we discuss all these things, this particular slide as part of subscription term. Okay, percent of total products also we discussed. These are the key fields for percent of total product, but we will be discussing more on that as part of our pricing session. Any questions as of now? There are different types of product as I mentioned. So we discuss product bundles, we discuss MDQ product, we discuss subscription product. You can say asset based product as well, which we discussed already, asset based product, right? So asset based products will also we discussed. Only the pending thing is usage based product, right? Any question on these four types of product? You are not understanding anything, how you are identifying asset based product, subscription product, based product, or MDQ product, or bundle? Simple statement is bundle means they have options, product option. MDQ product, they have price dimensions. Subscription products means without subscription pricing, means that field is populated subscription pricing field. And asset based product means if the field is not populated subscription pricing field, that is asset based product. Okay, any questions on these four types? Any confusion? Let me take 5 minutes pause. I mean, if you have any question on these things, we can discuss. Otherwise, usage based product is one of the last type of product, and which is basically used for Salesforce billing. But I will give you the high level idea what is this usage based product, because it's Salesforce CPQ concept, but no one is using that if you don't have Salesforce billing there, because it's not supported. I mean, it's Salesforce CPQ concept, but you cannot it will not add value if you don't have Salesforce billing there. So that is the last type we can discuss, at least high level, for usage based product. Any questions? Nutan is saying a bundle can have any of the MDQ asset based usage product or its combination, right? Yes. You can have combination of MDQ is allowed, asset is allowed, usage based product is also allowed, or its combination. Yes, it's correct. Bundle is not restricted to these things. Only the restriction for bundle is evergreen product. So evergreen product is one of the types. Sorry, we forgot to add that evergreen product. We have the slide there. In the next slide, we have evergreen products as well. So only the thing is all other products are supported on same bundle, all usage as well. Only the evergreen products are not supported with these bundles. You cannot have bundle product for evergreen products that we can discuss actually. But all other combinations, as you said, that is right. We can have that multiple combination. Okay, exactly. So evergreen means without end date. So that those are for forever. So those will not be, all other products we have end dates here, except evergreen. So that's the reason evergreen is separate thing. We have separate discussion for that. We have that slide actually. I forgot to add that here, the type of product. But once we're done with usage, if you see, we have that slide. So don't worry. We already discussed that, right? Evergreen subscription product, right? Just remember, I think we already discussed evergreen product slide, but we will recap that slide again. So we go to the evergreen subscription. We have that slide at slide number 52 is there. Yeah, a little bit we discussed, but we can discuss those again. There is there is not that much difference actually. So we can discuss once we're done with the usage product. So we are still on usage product, so we can complete that and then we can go with the usage based product. Okay. Okay. So what is usage based products, right? So usage based product, the only slide, this is the slide which is very important. So what is usage based slide? This is the slide which will explain you the overall architecture of usage based product. So what is usage based product? First thing, let's take example of your postpaid connection, right? So Airtel or Idea or any internet provider, you are purchasing that card or that modem. For example, you purchase Airtel, you are giving some standard amount to them when you are actually purchasing that card or SIM card. It's like $1 or $2. That is standard fee. And you will use that particular service for 1 month. And after that, you will get bill based on your usage. Usage means whatever you are using, based on that, you will be charged. If you take example of subscription product, MDQ product, asset-based product, those are not postpaid product. Those are prepaid products. Prepaid means we know the fixed price for those. What is the fixed price for that particular product? For this term, this is the price. But usage based product, whatever the customer is consuming, how the services are being consumed by customers, based on that, your bill will be generated. That is your postpaid bill. That's the reason I'm saying usage based product will not add any value if you don't have any billing support there. I mean billing system there, Salesforce billing or any other billing system. CPQ is supporting this usage based product, but it's not allowing you to change quantity. It's not allowing you to change any prices, nothing. You are selling that product, that's it. Without, it's not adding any value in your quote total or anything. It can add value in your quote total, but that is a standard value it will add. So how to create usage based product? Let me explain you, and you should have some rate defined, right? So let me give you example actually. Let's take example of internet provider. For example, Airtel is my internet provider. Okay, internet provider. So they have their own plans. So let's say 1 GB to maybe 10 GB, you will be charged $100, for example. Okay, more than that, 11 GB to 20 GB, you will be charged $200. For example, I'm just giving example. And more than 20 GB, it's unlimited pack, or you can say unlimited pack here. You will be charged $300, for example. So this is your predefined rate. Your customer is aware on these things, and then they are purchasing this particular Airtel internet provider. And then based on your usage, for example, first month 1, your customer is used 15 GB. How much they will be charged? They will be charged from this particular thing. So irrespective of what you are using, it will be charged $200, for example. You can divide those slabs. You can create your own slab here. That will be 15 GB. So next month 2, they purchase, for example, they consume this many services, 21 GB. It will be charged $300. So based on your predefined rate. So these rates should be predefined for usage based product. So let me explain you what I'm trying to say here. Okay. So what you need to do, if there is one object on in Salesforce CPQ, that is consumption schedule. So consumption schedule is one of the object where you can go and create your own consumption schedule. So what is this consumption schedule? Where you have to go and define your rates and everything. right? So I will say test consumption schedule. What is date today? 18. I will just say, and I will say rating method as tier. Tier means it's based on tier 1 to 10 GB. That is tier 1. This is my tier 1, right? This is my tier 2. Similar to that. That's the reason I'm saying tier based. There is two types actually, range and slab. Let's discuss range. Range means 1 GB to 10 GB. That is range. And there is one more type, slab actually. We'll come back, but right now just discuss. Let's discuss this range. Other things are by default. Billing term is like for 12 month. It's monthly, yearly, quarterly you want to charge. So monthly, and this is for 12 month. So I will just save that record. You can specify your billing rules, tax rules, revenue recognition rules. That is for billing. That's the reason usage based products are basically used for billing. But I don't want to skip that topic. At least you should aware, but because in future if anybody asks, you should not feel that we have not covered this topic, right? So you created consumption schedule, and now you have to decide uh, rates for that, right? So what are the rates here? So as I mentioned, first rate is, so processing order is 1, your upper bound, lower bound is 1 GB to 10 GB, your price is $100, right? So pricing method is per unit you are charging that month, right? And flat means you are charging irrespective of what is your quantity. Flat is the your standard fee, irrespective of your quantity to be charged. So 1 to 10 you are charging $100. That is your tier 1. Let's save and then create new. Again processing order is 2. 1 to 10 it should not be like that. Your standard way of doing is, if you go to these consumption rates again, you should give one more bound here, because 1 to 11 I am giving, because what will happen, for example, let's say I purchase 10.15. For example, I use 10.15 GB and I'm giving tiers like this, where it will fall 10.15 GB, 1 to 10 GB. It's not covering here because we are maximum is 10 GB. So 10.50 it will not cover here. Here we are starting with 11 GB, right? 10 to 11 gap is there. That's the reason your upper bound of each tier should match with your lower bound. So what will happen? 1 to 10 GB, 10.90 GB or whatever, 11 will cover here, but whatever 1 to 11, it will be covered here. 11 will not always cover here. That is the CPQ standard. So this is 21 always. So your upper bound should match with your next year's lower bound. So that's the reason it should be 1 to 11. And let's create new new rate, that is for second tier. So I created one from 1 to 11, $100. Next should have 11 to processing order 2. So it should be 11 to 21. So 11 to 21 you are charging $200, for example, right? So it's per unit. You can click save and new, and let's create third one, that is unlimited. That is from 21 to anything. Upper bound means if you click blank, it will be charged for all the 21 onwards, it will be charged $300. So let me save. So what we did now, we created one consumption schedule and one consumption rates. We created 3 rates here. This is how Salesforce CPQ works. So you have your own rates and everything now. So what you need to do now, you should have some products created which you want to be which you want to have those products as usage based products. So let's say, let's convert one of our products into usage based product, right? So let's take example of CAD basic package. So this particular CAD basic package, I want to see this particular package as usage based. So this is my usage based product, means whatever you are using, this product will be charged based on that. How you can assign these rates to this particular product? There is one more object actually, product consumption schedule. This particular object is junction object between your consumption schedule and between your product. So this product will be assigned to this consumption schedule. So automatically those will be rate based on that. So what you need to do, you need to create one more record here in product consumption schedule to assign the product for that. So you need to give the name of the product CAD basic package, right? So CAD basic package is on the one of the product which will be assigned to this particular schedule. That's it. Save. So now you will think cannot add inactive consumption schedule to product. Sorry. So what you need to do, you need to activate this first, this particular consumption schedule. and then you can, this record was modified by Rahul. Let me save again, reload. Let me activate this. And then if you go to the related list and just assign this consumption schedule to your product by using product consumption schedule. So I'm assigning this to your CAD product. Okay, I will assign this and save it. That's it. So any product with this particular consumption schedule, right, will be considered as usage-based product. CAD product will be your usage-based product. So if any product with this consumption schedule, that consumption schedule will have these consumption rates. So based on that, once you add this CAD product on your quote now, so let me cancel this quote. And if you go and add that product CAD product here, right? So if I delete the existing whatever I have, if I go and add that CAD based product, so let's say it's inside the mechanical bundle. Okay, so I will add this CAD product, CAD basic package. It's $100, right? Because it's related to few options selected here. How many options I need to select? Okay, save. Too few options selected in maintenance license. Something is wrong setup there. What happens? Let me go to the mechanical bundle. If you go to the related list, something is wrong there. That's the reason it's showing that error. So if you go to the feature, it's maintenance license, software license. Okay. So this maintenance license, we need to delete because I don't think like we added this to anywhere. So if you remove that or cancel, delete this particular thing, it will be great. Because we are not displaying this maintenance license product here. That's the reason it's showing error. Okay, that's fine. So let me add only CAD basic license and save this. Okay, so I added that product CAD basic package, and I will see a symbol here. You can see view consumption schedule. So any product with the consumption schedule, you will see this particular symbol there. So you can go and click on this particular symbol. If you click on that, your sales rep can easily see the rates there, whatever the rates are there. So first year you have this rate, 1 to 11 you will be charged 100, 11 to 21 you will be charged 200, 21 to something you will be charged 300. And even they can change your rates here. So if they want to change rates to 200 to 300, it will be changed for this particular level. It will not change your actual rates. It will only change the quote level data, right? So I will not make any change, but you will see all the details here. And if you go to the back to quote, okay, so if you go to the back quote, and even if you go and change the quantity from 1 to 2, you will get the error. If you click save, because usage based product, you are not allowed to change quantity, because you don't know when you are actually selling, you don't know how much quantity they are using. Quantity means how much GB they are using. So you will see product with consumption schedule cannot be exceed quantity of 1. That is standard quantity, because after 1 month you will get to know that this is the usage they use, this is the consumption, this is the service, or how much they used. You will get to know after 1 month. That's the reason CPQ is not allowed to change quantity on usage based products. That is very important, right? And it will be applied standard price, but you are not allowed to change anything. And how those will be charged, usage based product in next month, that is part of Salesforce billing. So that I cannot discuss now, but you can understand like usage based product, how you can create those, right? So, but what will happen now, if I save this thing, right? If I save this particular thing, it will create copy of your consumption schedule and consumption rates on quote object. So right now you have consumption schedule, consumption rate that can be used only for this particular product. That will not change anytime. But when you add this CAD product, it will copy all consumption schedule, and that object name is quote consumption schedules, and it will create rates that is quote line consumption rates, right? So if I go to the related list, if I go to this product, how order is created for this? It's already ordered actually. That's fine. Okay, so we already created added product on the order created product. So if you go to this order product CAD, so on this product, if you go to the related list, you can see quote line consumption schedule. This is the one object which will copy the data from your consumption schedule. So you can see quote line consumption schedule is the object created here. So if you click on this, it's your quote line consumption schedule. And if you go to the related list, you will see quote line consumption rates as well. So all the data from this particular consumption schedule will be copied here. And if you are making any change in the rates or anything, it will be stored at transaction level. It will not change anything on your actual consumption schedule. So this is how quote line consumption schedule and quote line consumption rates are created. Similarly, when you create order on order item as well, it will create order line consumption schedule and order line consumption rates. If you create contract for that, similarly, it will create subscription line consumption schedule, subscription line consumption rates. So this is how the diagram is. So let me explain the diagram so you will understand better. So let's say you created one consumption schedule. Okay, on consumption schedule you attach different consumption rates, and this particular consumption schedule you assign to your one of the usage product by using product consumption schedule. This is what we did right now. We created one consumption schedule, we created rates, and by using product consumption schedule related list, we assign this consumption schedule to actual product. That's it. When you add this product on your quote, right? When you create quote, you can say create quote by using this usage based product, it will create quote line, and that quote line will have quote line consumption schedule, and that quote line consumption schedule will have another quote line consumption rates. This quote line consumption schedule will be copied from here, and quote line consumption rates will be copied from here. Similarly, as I mentioned, when you approve this quote, and it will create order for you on order product as well, again you will have order product consumption schedule and order product consumption rates. When you create contract for you on subscription, you will have subscription consumption schedule and subscription consumption rates. So these many objects will be created for each and every level transaction. So you are not changing here, you are changing at contract transaction level. Whatever you are changing rates or in changing any price, it will be at the transaction level. Any questions on usage based product? This is the diagram, very important diagram. I'm just taking pause if you have any questions. No questions? And how the billing works on based on this usage, that is the separate discussion. We if you want to join that batch Salesforce billing, we'll discuss that later. But right now from CPQ side, this diagram is very important, how it will create. CPQ is very awesome. Yeah, obviously there are multiple topics actually, and we have not completed product itself, and I don't want to skip any topic. There are multiple topics even if you go, and even I'm discussing all these things, it doesn't matter like how much time it takes, but really it's very vast. And if you take the Salesforce billing example, I am in the learning phase of Salesforce billing. From last 6 months, I am learning and implementing in my company, because Salesforce billing, we are implementing that project for this year. So it's go live in April actually in my company. So uh, we are about to complete that project, Salesforce billing. It's more complicated than CPQ. Even I don't have any resource right now. Even if you take my example, we don't have those many trailheads or anything to learn now, because Salesforce billing is completely new. CPQ, we have different material and multiple things available on YouTube or everywhere. You have trainers as well. Billing, it's very difficult. This is the challenge I'm facing, but that's fine. This itself, yeah, it's very difficult to remember all these things, but we need to do that. There is no options. And even if you take my example, I'm not focusing on lightning and all of the things, otherwise everything will gone out. So my path of how I decided my career is like to focus on quote to bill. Quote to bill is one of the concept, is from starting from account opportunity to quote to order to contract, and then from contract itself there are invoicing related things as well. as part of Salesforce billing. How do you create invoices for that? Monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, custom invoice plan is there. Multiple things are there. Revenue schedules are there. Taxations is there. Billing is billing part. So that those things are there. So I'm generally focusing on these things. So instead of focusing on Lightning is my weak point right now. I know everything there as well, but not that much. Is it possible for you to include exam questions, interview questions of relevant topic in this session? Yeah, obviously. I mean, like, I have scheduled one of the session with you, and I have all the dumps and everything, whatever they will ask in. Because my suggestion is like, in even my experience is from last 2 years, if you prepare for exam, similar question you will get in interview. There is no change. And I have dumps. I have one session scheduled for you guys, but the thing is, let's take example. Like, let me close this. Mm, I think certification material. Yeah. So this is the, for example, if this is the dumps, right? So if you take this example, you will ask these types of question in interview as well. For example, Universal Container plans to sell a configurable group of product, but does not want to show their bundle parent product to the client. What should admin do to meet this requirement? You should know this answer because we already completed this. What I'm trying to say, universal container means your company name, whatever the company, they can give any name there in exam. Universal container means, for example, I'm working for Quick Heal, for example, and my customer is NASA. So Quick Heal plans to sell a configurable group of product, but does not want to show the bundle parent product to the client. What it means, if I create one bundle and inside that two options, only the options will be displayed on generated PDF. Bundle should not be displayed. So we already discussed that. So we have answer here. You need to check the hidden checkbox in that case. So if you prepare for exam, 100% you can crack the interview. Don't think on interviews. Interviews is something you, whatever you are doing, interview only one question is there, which is different as compared to Salesforce exam. That question is how much you work on the Salesforce CPQ platform and what are the projects you completed there. Can you please give us end-to-end scenario of your project? That's the only one thing you can prepare end-to-end scenario for any single project. You can plan and explain that. We are giving assignments as well. You can explain those similar assignments to them. But all other questions are similar. Whatever we have here, multiple things. We have very good material. So don't think that you will be you will not read these things. But we have multiple things. This is the first file. We have second file. We have this CPQ path full stack as well. So don't worry. Whatever you want,
Right.
I will provide you. You should be
Yeah,
ready to learn these things.
Rahul, this is Nutan. So what I meant was, so
Mhm.
like for example, till now, whatever we have covered, those topics, at least for those topics, if we can take these
Mm,
questions, right, or discuss these questions, it will help at least to me to remember. It's kind of very vast. Like
yeah, I can
we are
understand.
going
But
on.
yeah, actually, I'm not spending time on, like, I will give assignment obviously. What my plan, don't confuse, it's very simple. Don't worry, like, you are in the beginning phase. That's the reason you feel like this is too much and the syllabus is vast.
Okay.
But when you start practicing these things, complete this in pieces. Even I think I talked in your batches, right, last time, how I am learning Salesforce billing right now. I'm just taking one object. Let's say product object right now. I'm taking all the fields, what is the use of each and every field. Try those fields on Kotlin editor, how it will change the logic. Learn in pieces. Don't think those end to end. If you think on end to end, you will completely lose yourself. Other, because you will not, you don't know basics and you're directly thinking on end to end, for example, it will really not help. So what you can do, whatever we are discussing for this whole month, just practice those, because I am here to train you for the basics and all these things. Once you complete this course, you will totally get idea like what is the syllabus and what are the points, automation tools, what is the use of each and every field. Everything will be in your mind. You can practice those things 1 or 2 months again, and then you can, whenever you go to any company as a CPQ developer or CPQ specialist, whatever requirement you got, you don't need to think anything because you know almost all solutions now, right? So as I mentioned here, right, so if you go to the first page, right, so if you think, like, you will get the requirement like this. Unilever continue plans to sell the configured group of bundles, but they don't want to show their bundles on the code-generated PDF. You know what you need to do, because you know the bundle checkbox can help me to avoid these things. If you don't know that, hidden checkbox, not bundle check, hidden checkbox, you will be just thinking and searching on Google. Nothing will work. So what your step will, whenever you're learning new technology, because I experienced this from last 3-4 years. I'm learning CPQ, billing, Apex, admin, these things, and all new things are coming. Even Flow, if you think on Flow side, right? Last releases, they provided very good UI and very good things in Flow. If you know about Lightning Flow, right? So similar to triggers, they have provided all the actions there after insert, before insert, before update, after update. All these things are there. So if you, when you are learning, actually learn in pieces and then try to combine those things whenever you got the requirement. Otherwise it's very difficult. If you think on the end-to-end scenario, it will never help. And to answer your question, Nutan, we are providing the assignments. I think like I provided 3-4 assignment. I forgot to provide more assignment, but give me this Saturday Sunday. On Monday maybe I can provide you few more assignments based on this product rules, MDQ product, at least for each topic, bullet points. I'm not saying single field. I cannot give the assignment for each and every field. That is not feasible as well. So I will give the assignment for each and every bullet points. When I'm saying bullet points, product bundle, I will give 4-5 assignment. MDQ products, I will give 2 assignment. Subscription product, I can give 1 assignment. Then usage based product, I can give 1-2 assignment. So this way you can at least have confidence that we are completing something and you are getting proper knowledge on CPQ platform. And this is basic training. When you start working, that experience will be different again. I know these things because when you're actually starting implementing Salesforce billing in my company, for example, even I have this many experience and all these things, but still it's very difficult to complete these things, and challenges are there, different things are there. Your business is custom. So whatever we are discussing, very simple. Whatever I am discussing today as well, it's very simple scenarios and all these things. But you need to understand basic first. There is no use to give you the complex scenario now and complete that. Nothing will happen and you will feel pressurized on that time. So
Correct.
that is my
I
plan.
agree. I think, yeah, I think you meant is like, let's get the foundation right and then
Exactly.
we can.
Exactly. At least learn the technology, foundation of the technology, and then you can think on the end. And once you know the foundation, when you join as CPQ developer, whatever the scenario, don't worry on the project and anything. You know CPQ, that's it, right? You know each and every field. Whatever come as part of stories or anything, Jira stories or whatever the business is asking, don't worry on that because you know everything now. You can Google it if you don't know. Otherwise, you can do anything and you can manage. That is my experience. But you need to have proper foundation work done. So just focus on that. I will give you a couple of assignment as you mentioned uh, on based on each topic. I will try to give more assignment for your batch. I will try that, but I need Saturday Sunday to prepare more assignment for each and every session. And then on Monday I can give you one PPT where at least I have 15 assignment for you. At least that is my target. So for product, at least 15 assignment I will give you on different things. So at least you can cover that in 1 week, and then we can start on the pricing session.
Okay.
And once we're done with the syllabus, I will give you these dumps, all the questions. Just go through that, uh, and you will feel comfortable in that case. Once we complete all the syllabus, you will feel comfortable. I believe me. It's not like very topics are very. This syllabus is very vast. It's not like that actually. Uh, Obviously, there is some more things which we need to discuss, but when you start learning those, you will feel this is very easy. You don't need to remember as well when you, because for example you take the example of usage. If you create one consumption schedule, right, you assign that to your product, right, and if you add that product on the code, and if you create order for that and contract for that, that's it. It's job of 15 minutes, but you need to test that things, and then lifetime it will be, these things will not forget for lifetime. But you need to practice. Hands-on is very important. Whatever I'm discussing, you will feel very easy here, and when you start actually developing after 6 months, you will feel like I'm totally blank there because you have not practiced these things. My job is only 50%. 50% is your job to practice these things. Okay. Any more questions? I'm just talking, but any
No,
more
thanks.
question?
Not from my side.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyone has any question? Mohit, Naveen, Kanchana? and keep practicing these things. Really, I'm here for just 1 month, half month, right? So it's already half month is already done. Maybe 20 days more, we'll be in touch. Once I'm done with syllabus, I will not be there. So try to do all these things. I will be there, obviously. I will be there, but it's not like that much support I can give you because I will be busy with other batches as well. So my suggestion is like complete as much as you can in your period, whatever you got the period 1.5 months, complete that things in that period.
Well, how much more time will it will take to cover all the syllabus? Because in first week of March onwards, my office will resume.
Okay,
So
1st of
that's what
March.
first week of March. Date is not confirmed, but first week of March.
Okay, actually we are still on first topic. That is the
Mm-hmm.
problem. Product, there are multiple topics we need to cover. So whole, I will say, we tomorrow one session will come. Tomorrow we will complete product, obviously, because
Mm-hmm.
3-4 slides are there. Monday onwards we'll start with pricing, so that whole week will take pricing and discounting. Then March first week it will take next topics, that is code template and all other things. March second week, maybe March second week we can complete. Otherwise we may need to, the rare case is like March third week we can definitely complete the syllabus. This is my experience, what based on batches. But product related, this batch, like product related things, I explained multiple things. So it took like almost 2-3 weeks to just complete product related things. So don't worry, maybe we can take like mid of March. You will be completing all the syllabus for your batch.
Okay, is it any possibility to cover like on Saturday and Sunday?
Mm, but what about others? Otherwise, you need to go ahead with
If
recording.
everybody is feasible, that I have no problem.
Yeah. So what about others, Nutan? You can just type your message there. You are okay with Saturday, Sunday? Maybe not this Saturday, Sunday. Maybe next Saturday. This Saturday, Sunday, I'm not free actually. As you know, like Salesforce billing is we are doing multiple things there. So this Saturday, Sunday is definitely not will not work for me. But next Saturday, Sunday, we can take at least 2 hours on Saturday, Sunday. And then next, we will not take more on Saturday, Sunday. I mean, like at least 2 hours Saturday, 2 hours Sunday next week. And then we'll
Or
go with the
or
news.
or Rahul, or we can do one more thing like my office will resume for 3 days in a week. So we can do 2 hour sessions on alternate days as well. That is also feasible for me.
Okay. I think don't want to change the routine. Monday to Friday, it's 1 hour that will be there. Anyways, that even I cannot accommodate that change because I have my other meetings and everything. So Monday to Friday, that will be 1 hour session. Only we can think on Saturday, Sunday, next Saturday, Sunday only. Because after that, we can think if syllabus is not over, then we can think. At least next Saturday, Sunday, we can plan. Let's think in next week if what others
Okay.
things. And next Friday, we can decide if we need more sessions. Otherwise, you have only one option, that is recording. That is the last
Yeah,
option.
that is the last. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's see next Friday. This Friday, definitely I'm not free, but next Friday, Saturday, let's see. Even I want to complete syllabus and these things because there are multiple things in March which I need to work in my company. Even I'm not starting with any other batches because Salesforce billing is very difficult things. There are multiple escalations as well. Those are different things, but that's fine. March and April, I'm really busy with Salesforce billing. Okay, let's discuss in next week. Tomorrow we can complete product related things, and on from Monday onwards we can start pricing and discounting. So that week we can discuss. Let's connect tomorrow same time. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.